If you guys want more videos about the African Cup of Nations, make sure you leave a like on the video and hit subscribe. There's a little sub-topic that's bubbling around Twitter, and I don't know if I totally understand it, and it's about Mo Salah. And it's, can Mo Salah finally get his hand on an AFCON trophy? Let's break this discussion down in two parts. Number one, can he get his hands on an AFCON trophy? Part two, does it matter? So let's start with part one. Can Egypt win the 2023 AFCON?
Yes, they can.
I think they can too.
They can. But Mo Salah is not one, I think, that has that as the thing that will crown his career. He's already one of the most celebrated players.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I don't think, personally, he will want to use that as a marker to crown his career that, look, I finally got that. I don't think so. The things he's been doing, I wouldn't say is more than the AFCON, but it's gotten him enough accomplishments that if he doesn't get this, it doesn't really matter.
I agree. I thought of this. For me, I always like to use basketball references because that's what I came up on.
Yeah.
It's when LeBron won it with the Cavs.
Right.
It was special and it meant something. But if that never happened,
he
still has 3 rings.
He still has. He's still been in conversation for Ballon d'Or.
Yes.
FIFA best player, all those
Absolutely.
things. So those things,
the world best 11.
Exactly. All those things is still up there.
Champions League, Premier League.
So he doesn't rely on that trophy of African Cup of Nations to validate himself. It's not like Messi needing the World Cup to put a cap to his career. Salah, I don't think, needs that. He has the cast because they're good.
Yes.
They're good.
The cohesion is ridiculous.
Yes,
on that team.
he has a great cast around him.
Yeah.
But they're not the favorite. Anything can happen. And I don't think he will cry if they don't get it. You know, the World Cup might even be better for him than the African Nations Cup because
I kind of think Mo Salah compared to Messi is a little protected when it comes to this winning a trophy with your country type thing because Argentina are just absolutely stacked.
Yes,
and Egypt aren't.
Yes,
and also,
exactly.
the Copa America has 10 teams in it.
Right.
African Cup of Nations,
has
what do you have, 55? And then you have to
53.
qualify to it. It's a different beast.
Yes.
You know, and with Messi,
tough.
you had teams like Chile winning it twice in a row under your nose. Uruguay, 2011.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know who, like, the worst AFCON winner was recently. I mean, the last few have been Senegal, Algeria, Cameroon, Ivory Coast. Those are all like really good teams, you know. I don't think you can look at any of those teams and be like, Egypt should have won. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I think it's different. I agree with you completely. I don't think he needs an AFCON, but I'm also not Egyptian, so I don't know what his own country folk are saying about that. I'm sure
not that he doesn't need it to cap off his career.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs it, but not to cap off his career. Just like Messi needed the World Cup to really put the final nail in his career and say that's it.
Yeah.
So Mo Salah can still be who he is. Mo Salah, the world adores. Without.
I just thought of this. I do think the one thing it would be really good for him is the greatest African of all time debate. I think if he gets an AFCON, I think that really helps him in the George Weah, JJ Okocha
in that conversation.
debate. Yeah.
But remember, some of the people some of the people like George Weah who still occupy that rarefied environment of being the best. They didn't win the AFCON.
Played for Liberia. That was
exactly.
That would have been crazy.
The good thing is that the football world, acclaims you not only because you won with your country. They can tell. It's just like in basketball. Iverson is very revered.
Yeah.
He never won the ring, but everybody knew that this guy is up here.
That's a really good comparison.
Exactly. So same thing. He doesn't have to win that to still be up there as in the conversation of the greatest African players who ever played the game, like Okocha. Okocha didn't win the African Footballer of the Year, but he's still up there.
Right.
So it depends. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be very overexcited to win it.
I think it would be relief.
Yeah,
I saw an interview with Yaya Toure, and they were asking him what it felt like when he finally won AFCON, and they were like, "Are you really happy?" And he was like, "No, it was just relief."
Relief.
Like I felt like he was like, "Thank God I did it."
Yeah.
You know, it was like a woo, well, I got that out of the way. Now
Yeah.
people won't think I let the country down, you know, type thing.
Exactly. Yeah. And then Egypt have not been starved like these other countries.
7 AFCONs.
Exactly. So they may not be like Mo Salah has to get it for us.
Yeah.
Mo Salah has to win. So that's a different context. So I don't see him as thirsty as Yaya Toure or some other person.
Right. It's not going to be the
Yeah.
same impact as like
Exactly.
Sadio Mane winning it for Senegal when it's like, oh my gosh.
Exactly. So,
You know.
and then again, he already is existing in the rarefied space of world football.
Right.
So he's not really thirsty or conditioned to get that in order to be acclaimed.
Yeah.
He's already acclaimed.
Right.
Yeah. So-
Right. Okay. No, that's a good one. You guys let us know in the comments how you think about that.